What's up, guys? Welcome back to the That's Sowdev podcast. My name is Dev. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Y'all know we got some tea to get into today. But before we get into the tea, make sure you go ahead and follow me at That's Sowdev on Twitter, Instagram, and literally everywhere else, child. Especially YouTube. We kind of popping over there. Okay? So today, we're going to talk about the Grammy nominations. And first things first, before we really dive into the list, and if you would like to know, I'm on the NewYorkTimes.com list of the Grammy nominations. So if you want to follow along, I'm going to go down the list. Now, okay, so kind of gagged a bit. I'm kind of gagged a bit. And I want to start off by saying Victoria Monet is the second most nominated artist with 7 nominations behind Taylor Swift, who I believe has 9. Whoa, bitch, you got it right. Bitch, you got that right. 7 nominations. VMAs, what was said? That she wasn't what? She wasn't where she wasn't where she needed to be for y'all or something like that or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. 7 nominations for the Grammys. What the fuck is a VMA? Right? So, with that being said, bitch, oh my God, I'm kind of gagged a bit. Like, I feel like the Grammy nominations were actually representative of, the music that was actually quality this year for the most part, right? They're not always going to get it right. Some people are going to get nominations that you're like, huh? And other people, they're going to get nominations where you're like, oh yes, love that. It's always going to be that, right? But I feel like they got it right more this year than they got it wrong. And for one, you can tell by the reaction of everybody. There's always going to be snubs, right? And before we get into who was nominated, I'm going to discuss who wasn't. Boy's a Liar. It's very, very weird how that did not get a nomination. What do you mean that didn't get a nomination? like, I genuinely confused how that did not get a nomination. But anyway, okay, so Chloe didn't get a nomination, and I see everybody saying like, why didn't Chloe get a nomination? Blah, 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 boom, 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 right? Okay, so listen, I think Chloe, look, I haven't listened to Chloe's album since it came out, and it's not that it's not good. It's a very good album as an album. And I think individually, it definitely lacks. Literally in pieces, each song is like a piece, and it only fits together. Apart, it's really kind of like jagged. So I feel like the spaces where they did nominate her, it really wasn't going to work out. And I kind of just assumed that. But, there's some hell being raised, which, Chloe is a very talented person, but I don't feel like the music for her was there to get the nomination. But I felt that energy, and it's not a comparison whatsoever, because we all know they're a duo, but I did feel that with Halle. With the song that she put out, I really did feel that, but the only song that I felt could have possibly even been nominated for a Grammy could have been Pray It Away, but I don't really know. So, you got the song In Pieces, that I thought also could be nominated as well, but I just don't feel like they submitted her in the correct spaces for her to thrive. So, anyway, moving on with that. So, I want to go ahead and get into the nominations list. I can't really think of who was and wasn't nominated, but, yeah, girl. It's kind of crazy when I look at a lot of the nominations, because Miley has 6 nominations this year, and we've known the Recording Academy to sleep on her, not look her way, whatever the case may be. Miley Cyrus just literally was not getting her flowers, pun intended. But this year she really is getting her flowers, and I do really appreciate that. So, this list is starting off with the big ones, obviously. So, we're going to get in first to Record of the Year. Worship, John Baptiste, Not Strong Enough, Boy Genius, Flower, Miley Cyrus, What I Was Made For, from Barbie, Billie Eilish, On My Mama, come on, Victoria, Vampire, Olivia Rodrigo, Anti-Hero, Taylor Swift, Kill Bill, SZA. Whoa! How the fuck do you decide who wins that? Well, okay, so let me knock off what I think shouldn't win. Okay, so I'm gonna knock out What I Was Made For. I'm gonna knock out Worship. I'm gonna knock out Not Strong Enough. So what do I have left? Kill Bill, Anti-Hero, Vampire, On My Mama, and Flowers. I'm gonna knock out Vampire. So we have Kill Bill, Anti-Hero, On My Mama, and Flowers. Now, out of those four, I think it could literally go either way based on voting alone. The way that the process works, it could go to any one of those four. But realistically speaking, I'm knocking out Anti-Hero and I'm knocking out On My Mama. So there's Kill Bill and there's Flowers for Record of the Year. Now, I don't really know what... Well, I don't know which way that's going to go. I genuinely believe that SZA, Kill Bill, and Miley Cyrus Flowers are both going head-to-head for sure with Record of the Year and Song of the Year. I don't know which one is going to get which. I don't know. They're in both categories. But it could go either way. They're both, like, the best contender for both categories. But I can see maybe SZA getting Record of... Well, see, and my brain can't even compute, like, which one to pick. But if I did have to, I would probably say SZA would go Song of the Year and Miley Cyrus would get Record of the Year. But, again, that could be flipped around. They could get either one. So, yeah, that's what I'm calling for Record of the Year. So, Album of the Year, we have World Music, John Baptiste, The Record, Boy Genius, Endless Summer Vacation, Miley Cyrus, Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under the Ocean Boulevard, Lana Del Rey. We have Janelle Monáe, The Age of Pleasure, Olivia Rodrigo, Guts, Taylor Swift, Midnight, SOS, SZA. Realistically speaking, SZA needs to take that home. Yes, if we're talking about the top 3 serious contenders, it's not that I don't think Guts is Album of the Year worthy. It totally is. But in comparison to some of these other ones, it's just not to their degree. So, for one, I think Janelle Monáe was absolutely insane. It doesn't matter about commercial success. Overall, that is a great album. Overall, Miley Cyrus is a fantastic album. SOS, fantastic album. Midnight's fantastic album. So, I'm really stuck with 4 here. But, it really just kind of depends. If they're really looking at the quality overall, I would say it's going to go to SZA. That's my choice. That's my number one choice for Album of the Year. I would like to see Miley Cyrus win Album of the Year realistically, but I'm not really for sure that they would pick her. It doesn't seem like the best fit for a winner, despite how much I love Miley Cyrus. I see that going to SZA. Taylor Swift might be right behind SZA. So in a row, if they kind of had to pick, in my guess, I would say probably SZA, Taylor, Miley, Janelle, Olivia, in that order. Okay, moving on. Song of the Year. So we have A&W, Lana Del Rey, Anti-Hero, Taylor Swift. We have Butterfly, John Baptiste, Dance the Night, Dua Lipa. I don't know why that's in there, but Flowers, Miley Cyrus, Kill Bill, SZA, Vampire, Olivia Rodrigo, and What I Was Made For. I think they're just pushing What I Was Made For in there. It really was a quality song, but I don't know if it was, like, Song of the Year worthy. Dance Tonight, I also don't know that it was Song of the Year worthy. If Barbie World wasn't, I don't think either one of those were. Butterfly is not happening. And this is for Song of the Year, don't forget. So Vampire, I don't see Vampire getting that. So again, Flowers, Kill Bill, either way, it's going to one of those two people, Flowers or Kill Bill. Now, again, I'm probably going to choose Song of the Year, SZA, and Record of the Year, Flowers. But we'll see how that goes. We know how the process for voting goes. So, Best New Artist: Gracie Abrams, Fred Again, Ice Spice, Jelly Roll, Coco Jones, Noah Kahan, Victoria Monet, The War and the Treaty. This is either going to Victoria Monet or Coco Jones, but And this is where it gets really fucking tricky because Coco Jones just put out an EP, her debut EP, and Victoria Monet has had several projects. So it's difficult to look at Victoria Monet as a new artist, but based on the rules, she fits the category for a best new artist. So I personally, if you're asking me, I say it's going to Coco Jones, but it could go to Victoria Monet as well. This could totally go to Ice Spice. I feel like Best New Artist is really a gamble, but I do believe that it's going to Coco Jones or Victoria Monet, and if I had to choose, Coco Jones for Best New Artist. So, Producer of the Year, Non-Classical, Jack Antonoff, Thurns, Hit Boy, Metro Boomin, Daniel Nigro. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I hope I got it right the first and the second time. The Producer of the Year is definitely going to, I would say it's probably going to Daniel. Just because, like, his work with Olivia has been so consistent. But also at the same time, it could be Jack just because he works with Taylor Swift on a regular basis. And she's just been doing those re-recordings. So he's kind of just been in the industry's face on a regular basis this year and last year or whatever. So, I think... obviously, Hit Boy and Metro are be fucking for real, right? But it's either going to go to Jack or Dan. That's going in between Taylor Swift and Olivia. So, Songwriter of the Year, Edgar, Jesse, Shane, Theron, or Justin. I say probably Shane, just to be totally honest with y'all. Okay, Pop Solo Performance. Let's see. We have Flowers, Miley Cyrus, Paint the Town Red, Doja, What I Was Made For, Barbie, Billie Eilish, Vampire, Olivia Rodrigo, Anti-Hero, Taylor Swift. So Best Pop Solo Performance? Since when is Paint the Town Red pop? Huh? What the fuck? Pop? Do you hear that inside the song it says pop ain't making... Bitch! You know what? Anyway, Doja not winning that. Throw it out. What I Was Made For, Best Pop Solo Performance, I don't know. The Grammys love Billie Eilish, so they could totally give that to her. I say anybody in this category except Doja, it could really go to. But if we're talking about what best fits, Best Pop Solo Performance, it's going to be Flowers. Without a doubt. Like, without a doubt. I don't think you can't look at this list and not think Flowers is the best contender. So Best Pop Solo Performance, Flowers. Okay, so Best Pop Duo Group Performance. This kind of gagged me a bit because it was like, wait a minute. Okay, so it's not... Okay, so whenever an artist does a remix, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not going to be nominated. They're probably going to nominate the original. I don't know how they ever decide this, but that's usually how it works. So to see Karma with Taylor and Ice Spice on here, it's very weird. I'm just not used to seeing that. Anyway, but so Best Pop Duo Group Performance, we have 1,000 Miles, Miley Cyrus featuring Brandy. We have Candy Necklace, Lana Del Rey and John Baptiste, Never Felt So Alone, Labyrinth and Billie Eilish, Karma, Taylor and Ice, and we have Ghost Machine, SZA, and Phoebe. Realistically speaking, either Karma or 1,000 Miles. I thought 1,000 Miles would best fit the country pop duo aspect, but whatever. I also didn't think they would nominate the song because of that, but whatever. So here we are. I would like to see 1,000 Miles win this, but I just feel like it's going to go to Karma. Genuinely, I feel like it's going to go to Karma, but I would like to see it go to 1,000 Miles, and Ghost in the Machine is honestly not a bad pick either. So Best Pop Vocal Album. Here we go, bitch. Because, look. Okay, so we have Subtract by Ed Sheeran. You're out of here. Okay. And we have Chemistry by Kelly Clarkson, 8 that. We have Endless Summer Vacation by Miley Cyrus, 8 that. We have Guts by Olivia, 8 that. Midnights by Taylor Swift, 8 that. Best Pop Vocal Album. I don't really know because, look, what best fits this? It might actually be Kelly Clarkson, but I don't know. I can't pick one here. I'm going to, but I can't pick one. Again, pop vocal album. I would love to see Miley Cyrus in pop vocal album because I don't think she's going to snag album of the year. She's got some stiff competition. So I feel like that this is probably like her best chance to get the nomination for that album. So I hope she gets this. But if we're looking at best pop vocal album, it's probably going to Taylor Swift for Midnights. Probably. Let's see, best dance recording. Without a doubt. Look, before I even look at it, Skrillex is taking that home. Without even looking at it. No, I don't have to. Skrillex is taking that home. Okay, so best pop dance recording. Baby Don't Hurt Me, David Guetta, Anne Marie, and Coi Leray. Miracle, Calvin Harris, and Ellie Goulding. Padam, Kylie Minogue, I cannot pronounce her name, 1 in a Million. BB and David Guetta, and Rush by Troy. Bitch. Oh, this kind of ate a bit. But look, I feel like this can go several ways. I mean, Baby Don't Hurt Me really was probably like more so a UK thing. I feel like Miracle was more so of a UK thing, but Padam really ate in the US space. So I feel like there's a chance for that. 1 in a Million definitely ate, and Rush definitely ate. I would like to see Rush actually take this home, but I have a feeling that BB and David Guetta is going to take that one home. So, best dance electronic album, we have James Blake, The Chemical Brothers, we have K-Ton 5, and Skrillex. Skrillex is taking that home, period. Look, Skrillex does what Skrillex does, and Skrillex is coming to do what Skrillex is coming to do. Best rock performance, I can tell you now. Look, so we have the Arctic Monkeys, Black Pumas, Boy Genius, Foo Fighters, and Metallica. I'm telling you now, Rescued by Foo Fighters is definitely taking best rock performance home. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so we have best metal performance. I can already tell you that Metallica's taking that home, but they have Batman, Disturbed, Phantom of the Opera, Ghost, 72 Seasons, Metallica, Hive Mind, Slipknot, and Jaded Spirit Box. So it's giving Metallica. It's just so clear to me. They have best rock, Rolling Stones, Ballad of a Homeschool Girl. Huh? Girl, where did that come from? Anyway, they have Emotion Sickness, Queen of Stone Age, Boy Genius, and they have Rescued by Foo Fighters. Now, I do believe that Foo Fighters could take that home, but genuinely, I think that Olivia's taking Best Rock Song home. Which would eat? Come on now, bitch. Okay, Best Rock Album. Foo Fighters, Greta Van Fleet, Metallica, Paramore, Look, Paramore's taking that rock album home. I don't give a fuck, okay? Best Alternative Music Performance. Always, it looks like it said always, but, spelled a very creative way. I'll say that. Boy Genius, Lana Del Rey, Paramore. Best Alternative Music Performance. I really don't know. I would say Paramore, but also Lana Del Rey definitely eats up in this space. So that's going either way, but my pick is probably going to be Lana Del Rey, to be honest. Best Alternative Music Album, Arctic Monkeys, Boy Genius, Lana Del Rey, Gorillaz, PJ Harvey. I mean, it's definitely giving Lana Del Rey. I think they will consider probably Arctic Monkey. It'll go either way to probably one of those two, but Lana Del Rey definitely is just eating up these alternative categories. They just fit, so well, to be honest with you. Let's see. Best R&B Performance, Kill Bill, SZA, How Does It Make You Feel, Victoria Monet, ICU, Coco Jones, Back to Love, Alex Isley, and Summer Too Hot by An Abuser. Realistically speaking, Best R&B Performance could either go to Coco, Victoria, SZA, but I hope it doesn't go to SZA because she's going to be decorated in the big categories. I would like to see ICU go home for Best R&B Performance, and I think that it will. I think How Does It Make You Feel didn't make it didn't make enough noise for them to look that way for the song. They tend to nominate songs that do better in the mainstream aspect of things. So I do feel like either Kill Bill or ICU, but I would love to see ICU take that home. Best Traditional R&B Performance, Babyface and Coco Jones, Kenyon, Dixon, Victoria Monet, Hollywood, PG Morton, and SZA Love Language. Whoa. Look, Best Traditional R&B Performance, I don't give a fuck. Oh, hell no. Hollywood by Victoria Monet featuring Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Hazel Monet got to go. No, it has to be it. That has to be it. There's no other option. I'm absolutely suing every bitch. I'm suing every bitch if that song is not... No, it needs to get a Grammy. Hollywood is insane. It's such a good song. It's the best fit for that one. I don't care. Best R&B song, Angel by Halle. Back to Love by Robert Glasper featuring Sir and Alex Isley and ICU, Coco Jones and On My Mama, Victoria Monet and Snooze, SZA and oh my. Okay. Best R&B song. I hope this goes to Halle. I really does hope it go to Halle because, like I said earlier at the top of the podcast, like I get the feeling of it being a Grammy nominated song. So I would love to see it win because now it really is a Grammy nominated song. I'm not just saying that, right? So, bitch, ain't that. I would love to see her win, but we also do have ICU and On My Mama in here and even Snooze. How do you fucking pick? Snooze, On My Mama, ICU, or Angel? Look, I don't fucking know. All I know is Part of Your World was not nominated for a goddamn thing at the Grammys, so maybe run my sis something, okay? So I hope to see Halle win this. I would like to see Coco Jones win the other one. I would like to see Victoria win that other one. I feel like SZA and Victoria Monet and Coco Jones, they just have more opportunities inside the nomination space, so I would like to see Halle take this one home. As for who I think will take it home, I think Victoria Monet may end up taking that one home. Now, best R&B album. Oh, Coco Jones got a nomination for best R&B album too. Okay, so Babyface got Girls Night Out, What I Didn't Tell You, Coco Jones, Special Occasion, Emily King, Jaguar 2, and Clear 2, Soft Life EP by Summer Walker. Summer Walker's not taking it. Emily's not taking it. Babyface is not taking it. I actually think that Jaguar 2 is going to take that. I would love to see Coco take it. If she takes it, gag. If Summer takes it, gag. If Babyface takes it, whatever. But I think that's going to Jaguar 2. So, best rap performance. We have the Hillbillies, Baby Kim and Kendrick Lamar. We have Love Letter, Black Thought. We have Rich Flex. We have Science and Engineers. We have Players by Koi, right? Huh? So, just to be clear, out of all the females who submitted, and out of all the songs generally, who submitted for best rap performance, we felt that Players by Coy Leroy had one of the best rap performances, period. Logically, that don't make sense, but I don't know. Like, y'all seem to like her. So, anyway. Girl, this podcast thinks she's slick cutting me off. Anyway, back to what I was saying. We had best melodic rap performance. So, Sitting on Top of the World, Burna Boy featuring 21 Savage, Attention Doja Cat, Spin 'Bout You, Drake and 21 Savage, All My Life, and Low. I gotta be real with y'all. I think that All My Life needs to take home best melodic rap performance. I think that I think that Attention definitely fits this area. I'm not sure why Red Ruby Da Sleaze is not in here. I don't know if she submitted it to this, but girl, be serious. Anyway, so I think that this is actually going to All My Life, Lil Durk and J. Cole. Totally honest. Best rap song, Barbie World. Period. No other discussion. Just Barbie World. So, the people inside the category best rap song is Doja Cat, Attention, Barbie World, Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice and Aqua, Just Wanna Rock, Lil Uzi, Rich Flag, Drake and 21, Scientists and Engineers with Andre 3000, Future, and Alan Kane. It's going to Barbie World. Next, best rap album, Her Lost, Michael, Heroes and Villains, King's Disease, and Utopia. I say that they're probably either going to give it to Drake or Nas, just because that's how they are. Best spoken word poetry. I do not know any of these people, but honestly, I have no idea who these are. A, You're Not Wrong. B, They're Not Either. Fuck It, Pill Revised. For Your Consideration, 24, the album, Grocery Shopping with My Mother, Light on the Inside, and When the Poems Do What They Do, Asia Monet. I mean, you got the last name is Victoria, so I'm a root for you, bitch. Anyway, I honestly do not know any of the rest of these categories. So they got Best Jazz Performance. They have Best Jazz Vocal, Best Jazz Instrumental. They have Best Large Jazz Ensemble, Best Latin Jazz, Best Alternative Jazz, Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album. Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album. I see the Pentatonics Holidays Around the World is nominated. I'm not seeing anybody that I know in this category other than them. And they tend to walk away with those Grammys, so it wouldn't surprise me. Best Contemporary Album. Well, Best Contemporary Instrumental Album. I don't see anybody I know in here either. Best Musical Theater Album. Anybody I'm familiar with? Nothing. Best Country Solo Performance. Look, I see Dolly Parton. Come on, Dolly! The last thing on my mind. I hope she wins, but from what I'm seeing, Fast Car by Luke Combs is probably going to take that country solo performance. Best Country Duo, Group Performance. Look, Zach Bryan and Casey Musgraves are probably going to take home the Best Country Duo Group Performance. They love some Chris Stapleton, but we'll see. Jelly Roll is also in here as well, and he's become a big name. So, I mean, I definitely think that Zach Bryan and Casey Musgraves is going to take that home. Best Country Song. Zach Bryan and Casey Musgraves. Again, I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for them. Best Country Album, Kelsey Ballerini, Brothers Osborne, Zach Bryan, Lainey Wilson, Tyler. Look, I think that Kelsey Ballerini is definitely worthy of getting this award, but I think that Zach Bryan's probably going to take that home. He's having a nice year. Best Roots Performance, John Baptiste, without a doubt. There's no conversation to be had. Best Americana Performance, Friendship. We have Tyler, Brandi Carlile. She's definitely taking that home. Dare Insecurity with Brandi Clark featuring Brandi Carlile. That's going for Best Americana Performance. Best American Roots Song. Let's see. Do I know anybody specifically in this area? I mean, look, Brandi Carlile in here. I have no choice but to root for you, bitch, because I don't know anybody else in this category. Best Americana Album. Brandi Clark, who is you, girl? Because I'm seeing you all down this list. You kind of chewing a bit. Best Bluegrass Album. Come on, yeehaw. I don't know any of these people. Best Traditional Blues Album. Girl, you know what? Maybe I need to expand my horizons or something, because a lot of these bitches is nominated down. Best Contemporary Blues Album. Oh, come on. Best Folk Album. Best Regional Roots Music Album. Like, Best Gospel Performance Song. Who's in here? Oh, come on, Hezekiah Walker. Absolutely Hezekiah Walker. Okay, let's see who's up in this category. Kirk Franklin. They love them some. Look, I say that's even Melvin. Okay, so this is either going to Kirk Franklin or it's going to Hezekiah Walker. They just eat those down. Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance / Song. This is definitely going to Jordan Sparks, I would say. That's what it's looking like to me. Yeah, so Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance Song is going to Jordan Sparks. Best Gospel Album. I think that's definitely going to Tasha Combs, without a doubt. I've actually heard that, and she snapped. Best Contemporary Christian Music Album. I don't really... Oh, Lecrae's in here? Lecrae, not you getting a Grammy nomination for Church Clothes 4. Come on. Hey. Yeah, I'm rooting for Lecrae. I think that Lecrae is a very awesome artist. I think that he's done a very good job of taking a lot of mainstream songs and putting a Christian spin on them. And I've heard a lot of them, and they're actually quite cute. So Best Roots Gospel Album. Do I know anybody in here, girl? I really do not. Best Latin Pop. Pedro, Maluma. Hey, I know Pedro. Come on, Maluma. What's standing out to me, I don't know the rest of these people, but Maluma. So, Best Musica Urbana Album. Please don't drag me. That's Raw, Alejandro, and Karol G. And Tini. It's probably going to go to Alejandro, but it could go to Karol G, because Karol G has been eating, and that song actually slaps. Best Latin Rock or Alternative Album. I don't know any of those people. Best Música Mexicana album. I know peso, but that's all I know, girl. So I'm rooting for you. Best Tropical Latin. That's an interesting category. I've not heard that. Best Global Music Performance. I don't know any of these people in Best Global Music Performance except, I lied. They got Burna Boy and Davido in here. Come on now. Alone is actually a very good fucking song. So I hope that Burna Boy wins that. Best African Music Performance. Burna Boy. Oh my god. Unavailable's on here. Rush by Yara. Water by Tyla. Tyla's probably going to win that. She's probably going to win that, just to be honest with y'all. Best Global Music Album. I Told Them is actually a very good album. I'm rooting for you, Burna Boy. I Told Them 8. Best Reggae Album. I don't know any of these people. Best New Age, Ambient, or Chant Album. Oh, that's chewing. Best Children's Music Album. Does anybody I know have a children's music album? No. Best Comedy Album. Trevor Noah, Wanda Sykes, Chris Rock, Sarah Silverman, Dave Chappelle. Honestly, I hope you win, Wanda. I'm rooting for you. I could see that going to Dave Chappelle. He got some Grammys on him. I think he got 1 or 2. Best Audio, Narration, or Storytelling. Big Tree, Meryl Streep. Oh, come on, Meryl. Michelle Obama, Bernie Sanders, Rick Rubin. Girl, Michelle Obama, Miss Ma'am, I'm rooting for you to win that Grammy. Absolutely. Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media. Barbie, Black Panther, Aurora, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Weird. Definitely going to Barbie. That album slapped and did the best overall. Just saying. Best Score for Visual Media. Barbie, Black Panther, Indiana Jones, The Fablemans. Barbie, down. Best Score Soundtrack for Video Games. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, God of War, Hogwarts Legacy, Star Wars, Stray. That's either going to Hogwarts or it's going to Call of Duty. Call of Duty always has the best music. Best Song for Written Visual Media. Barbie World, Dance the Night, I'm Just Ken, Lift Me Up, and What I Was Made For. Barbie World. I mean, look, I didn't even mean to say Barbie World. I was going to say Barbie because I wanted to say Barbie ate that, because all of those songs in one fucking nomination. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of the 5 nominations are from one soundtrack. Now, you tell me that's not a fucking top album. So, again, I accidentally said Barbie World, but be real. Barbie World is definitely the best song written for visual media. Think about it from a whole perspective. The way that Barbie World incorporates the original Barbie song and puts a new spin on it and creates something new and different out of it, not in the pop aspect, but recreated it in a new genre. And not even just rap, but drill. So I think that definitely was the best fit. Dance the Night. I feel like a lot of these songs are just like, I don't know, because Dance the Night Away, like, cute. What I Was Made For, that made me feel something. That's so cute, so good. But when I hear Barbie World, there's just something about the energy with it. Best Music Video. The Beatles, Tyler Childers, Billie Eilish, Kendrick, Count Me Out, Rush. Best Music Video? Troy got a nomination for Best Music Video? Oh, wow. I'm rooting for him. I definitely see this probably going to Billie Eilish or even Kendrick Lamar, but I would love to see it go to Troy. So, Billy, Kendrick, or Troy, I'm definitely rooting for them. Best Music Fan, David Bowie, Lewis, Kendrick Lamar, Little Richard, Tupac Shakur, Dear Mama. Oh, Tupac! You know what? Tupac, Dear Mama. I hope this goes to you. May he win that Grammy. Best Recording Package. Do I even know anybody in those? Nope. Best Boxed or Limited Edition Package. That's interesting. I gotta look up what the hell this is. Best Boxed or Special Limited Edition Package for a Grammy. Best Album Notes. They have categories for Best Album Notes, Best Historical Album. I think I knew that already. Best Engineered Album, Non-Classical. Okay. Look, without even... No. Jaguar 2. Jaguar 2 needs to take that home. I do not care. Best engineered album, non-classical, Jaguar 2. Best engineered album, classical, girl, I don't know. Do I know any of it? Ooh, I do know, Fandango. Is it called Fandango? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I've definitely heard that before. Or heard of it. Anyway, moving on. Producer of the year, classical. I don't know any of these classical producers. Best remix recording. Girl, I don't even remixer. They got Mariah Carey. Oh, Mariah Carey. Come on, Mariah. Working hard. Terry Hunter remix. Terry Hunter and then remixer Mariah Carey. So I'm rooting for you. Come on, queen. Anyway, best immersive audio album. The Diary of Alicia Keys. Oh, I'm rooting for you. I hope she wins that. Best instrumental composition. Girl, please. I do not know any of the people in that at all. Best arrangement, instrumental, or a cappella. Girl, best arrangement, instrument, and vocals. First of all, Victoria Monet definitely need to be into that. Best orchestral performance. Oh, best opera recording. Best choral performance. I'm sorry, but these categories are kind of given. Best chamber music, small ensemble performance. Best classical instrumental. Ooh, the Louisville. Okay, look, depending where you are, Louisville, Louisville, whatever, orchestra, they're nominated for a Grammy. That snaps. Let's see. Best classical solo vocal performance. Best classical. We got to be almost all the way down the list, right? Oh, so we are at the end of the list. Thank God. Because, girl, that was a long-ass list. But those categories definitely ate down. I love that, y'all. I felt like the overall categories were just so quality. Genuinely, I do. I felt like the Grammys did get it right. I don't have too many things to sit up here and complain about. I'm sure there are plenty of things that I could nitpick, but I don't think that they're going to get it right every time. And I think that we've dragged them enough. Now, with that being said, you have, look, there are instances where, Nicki Minaj, this is her first Grammy nomination in 7 years. So it's just kind of like at this point, she's gone this entire time without a Grammy. So what does it mean? But at the same time, I'm also excited for her to be nominated for a song that's so full circle in her career. That's why timing is really everything. And while, she may not have the nominations in the spaces that we want right in this very moment, I think that, again, timing is everything. The nomination today, the Vogue cover yesterday, the album coming top of next month. Like, there's just a lot of things that I feel like line up. So, and I think for a lot of people, even Miley, I feel like this will be a good Grammy year. I feel like awards will go to those where it's warranted. I feel like they have a good batch of nominees to where they can get great performers. I feel like they can do something really good with the Grammys this year. We haven't had a very good show. I felt like the VMAs were as good as it could get, especially under a strike. But now I feel like the Grammys is in a position to really set a standard for other shows going forward, because we've seen the Grammys as, you know what I mean? Like, the Grammys are the Grammys, but the Grammys haven't been acting like they're the Grammys. They've been acting like they're the VMAs. And when the VMAs have a better show than you, we have to question why the fuck you're here. So hopefully this is a year where they remind us who the fuck they are, right? Anyway, so fingers crossed. That was a great overview of the list. I love going through that, y'all. And I just can't wait for the show to see where things are going to go, because we know how the voting process is. And just don't be surprised if who you think should win, or don't be surprised if the song that makes sense doesn't win. Because not everything makes sense when it comes to the Grammys. There's upsets, okay? We've gotten past the snubs for nominations. Now you got to prepare for upsets, okay? So, it is what it is. That's what's that. So, I think we've pretty much talked about all we need to talk about. Okay, y'all, there ain't nothing else to discuss. I've already discussed who I think is going to win and who needs to win, and that's really that. So I can't wait for the Grammys to come. We're going to have a conversation. Make sure you come back. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on all social media platforms. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Spotify or wherever you're listening right now, so that way you do not miss an update for an episode. Also, you can go to my website at thatsowdev.com and also subscribe so you never miss an episode. Girl, I be keeping up with that content. You need to know first things first. All right, y'all. I appreciate you for listening. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to sit here and listen. You could be anywhere in the world doing whatever in the world it is that you would want to do, but you're right here doing what it is that you do. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Now, I'm hopping off here. Thank you so much for listening to the That's So Dev podcast. Make sure you eat, drink some water, take care of yourself. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and we need to prioritize self-care. Okay. Right, y'all? Now, and again, thank you so much for streaming the That's So Dev podcast. Stay true. Stay you. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.